Welcome back to Escape from Stalingrad Z. Let's get into initiative. We have a nice Luger sitting right here with some ammunition, loaded one. We've taken out our first zombie. We got 1 experience point. We need 10 to actually get a level up for our preferred weapon. We're a long ways from that. And we've had an attack, so that's why we have the little attack symbol there. We knifed the zombie right in front of us. Alright, let's get to the initiative. We'll be rolling up 12-sided dice for ourselves, for the zombies, and see who's going to be going first this turn. And I don't think... No, there's no spawning going on for this turn. Alright, let's get to the dice tray, roll up initiative. Alright, we're the white, and the zombies are the black. They get a -4. And we have 7 for them and 8 for us. We get to choose. And I think we will... What are we going to do? You know what? Let's have the zombies going first. Alright, the zombies are going to be going first. We're not spawning this time. So we start from the bottom and we move up and we go from left to right. So this will be the first one moving. To get orthogonally adjacent to us is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not going to go around the long way. So it will just go straight towards us, coming around the backside. Next up will be this one. It will not go diagonally across fire, so it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or if it goes this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it will go down this way. Next up we have this one. It can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It can go either way. You know what? I think... yeah, let's have it go this way diagonally. And like I said, there's no spawning, so now it is our turn. At the beginning of our turn, we will go ahead and remove that die, indicating that we did an attack last time. Alright, I think we are going to be running, which means we get 8 movement points. So let's figure out what we're going to do. I see a nice loaded Luger sitting right there. So absolutely we're going to try to get to this Luger. So when we're running, moving forward, it costs 1 movement point. Moving forward diagonally on our front facing costs 2. So that's 3 movement, 4, 5. It costs 2 to pivot, to move 90 degrees. We have 3 movement points left. For 2 movement points, you can pick up an item that's just lying around. So for 2... we're picking this up. We do have one more movement point. And you know what? I think we are going to move right here. We're going to move up 1. Now, yes, this zombie, if it gets to go first, will be in front of us. But I'm not too concerned about it. Alright, let's get our Luger set up. We got an ammunition with it as well. Alright, we are going to put the Luger in our offhand, and we have the 1 ammunition. Now, you can't fire a firearm unless you have ammunition. Well, now we have 1. We have 1 ammunition, 1 food, 1 med kit. And we can rearrange our weapons any way we want. I think I'm going to leave the knife in our ready hand, though, just because it's got better stats than the Luger. And I think that zombie, if it gets in front of us, will be able to knife it. So... let's get back to the main board. We have to put on our covering fire movement die adjustment on there. Now, theoretically, we could take a shot at this zombie. We've picked up the Luger because you can move and attack on your turn. Because we were running, though, we would have a attack modifier of +2 on our weapon. And because the Luger's in our offhand, it would also be +2, so it would be +4. So we would need a 10 and a 13. So we couldn't kill it. We could stun it on a 10+. Kind of a waste of time. We might lose our ammunition if we roll a 1. So I'm not going to bother doing an attack. We were running though, so we will have a +4 if a zombie moves into our range that we can attack it. Now we do have a knife, but the knife would be 8 to stun it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. That's the end of the turn. Alright, we're going to do the turn tracker. It gets to move up 1. Alright, and that's the end of the turn. There was no spawning this turn. It's going to spawn... a zombie will spawn on S2 coming. S2 is way over there. If we can just... I mean, we could... we can't really run past this guy because it has an orthogonal zone of control. As soon as we move into this location, we have to stop moving. So there's that. So he's kind of blocked off our way out of there. But we got a knife. So maybe we'll take our knife and use it, possibly. All right, let's get to the dice tray. We have another set of initiative to roll. All right, back to initiative. Let's see. We get an 11, they get a 2. We get to choose. We get to choose. And I think I am going to... you know what? I am going to have these zombies going... Oh, man, this is nasty. No, I think we are going to go first. Yes, we are. All right, we are going first, so we will remove our token here. And let us go ahead and decide. So we have to decide if we're going to be stationary, if we're going to be moving, or running. I think we are going to be, I should say walking. I think we're going to be walking. Yes, I want to get out of S2. We have a spawn at, or sorry, S1. We have a spawn at S2 coming up, which, yeah. So let's figure this one out. I think, yes, we're going to be walking. So we get 4 movement points. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and face this zombie. And yes, I can't move any more here unless I kill this guy. Otherwise, or stun him. Otherwise, I'm kind of messed up. So I'm facing him now so I can attack him with a knife. That's what I want to do. So basically, when you go into a zone of control, you can change your facing, but you can't move anymore. Pretty sure... I'll check the rules on that one. I think it wouldn't make any sense if I go 1, 2 and I'm locked here and I can't attack him. So I think for 3 movement points, I will attack him. Let me check the rules. And then we're going to get to the dice tray. We have a knife. Our movement, our attack modifier for moving with the knife. Where are we here? Moving. Figures walking is 0. So there's no plus, there's no minus to the numbers on the knife. So we would stun it on a 4+, we'd kill it on a 7+. If we succeed. Let me just double check the rules though on this movement and we'll come right back. And I have a little, I'm going to leave a 1 here. That means we have 1 die or 1 movement remaining. And I'm also going to put the other little die here saying that we've attacked. But I just want to check the rules. If the rules are fine, we'll be over to the dice tray rolling the attack. Otherwise, I am going to have to readjust my thinking. Alright, check the rule book. Yes, you can change your facing when you're in a zombie's zone of control. You just cannot move out of the space. Alright, we have 1 movement point remaining. With our knife, there's no modifiers because we were walking. We get a +0, so it's 4 to stun the zombie, 7 to kill it. Oh, let's see what we get. We get a 7! Yes! With a 7! We got this one like a fish as well. So a 7, yeah, we'll take it out. And we still have 1 action point remaining. Ooh, that was sweet! So we actually take this guy right off the map. We skewer him with the knife. Okay, so that worked out for us quite nicely. We have done our attack. We have 1 movement point remaining. And with our 1 movement point remaining, we're going to change our... Are we going to change our facing? Oh, I'm almost thinking I want more experience, but that's living dangerous. You know what? We're going to move right here. Call me insane. That was our final movement point, because this guy's going to get orthogonally adjacent to us, and then next time maybe we can knife him. Ooh, no. Hang on. No, I can't do that because they're going to be... Well, actually, this time they're spawning on 2. Next turn, they don't spawn at all. But then if the zombies go first, then this place will be locked down. So I'm gonna use my final movement to actually face towards the exit. That's the final movement point. Yes, we got another experience. So now we're up to 2 experience. We get to 10, and we can unlock our very first preferred weapon. skill. Oh, alright, that was us going. Up next, the zombies. And now there's only 2 zombies left on the board. This guy is going to try to get orthogonally adjacent to us. So by going 1-2 or 1-2, he can go either way. You know what? We're going to have him come down here. He's coming for us, but we are quicker than he is. The armored one can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, it's the same distance because he can't go diagonally past fire. So let me check that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or if he goes this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why not have him move out of our way down there? That's the end of the zombie's turn. Yes, we do have a spawn on S2. I'll just grab a token. We can definitely... Can we see it? There is a wall. Yeah, it clips this. I'm going to say we can see it. And it's a beta zombie. Alright, we got a beta zombie showing up there. Which one is that? So beta zombie shows up here. Boom! That's the end of the zombie turn. And now we're going to move the turn marker. Alright, end of the turn. Yes, we move the turn marker, which means next turn nobody is spawning. And I do believe, I think we're going to win this scenario here in a minute. So let's get the dice tray and roll up initiative. Oh, some tense moments. This game is tense. It really is. All right, initiative time. We get our zombies get an 11. We get an 8. They are -4. They're 7. We get the choice, and we get the choice. Oh, yeah. We're gonna go first. All right, we're going first. Yeah, we take our marker off. We are just going to do a regular move action. A walk action, giving us 4 movement points. 1, 2, 3. We're out of here. And now we have to go to the exit part because we've just completed. What was our initiative? Pick up the knife and exit either point. So we picked up the knife. We've done our main objective. The secondary objective was pick up the Luger. We got that too. We got 2 experience. We knifed a couple of zombies. Awesome. Let's take a look at our exit and see what happens at the end of the scenario. Alright, I hope we can see this probably. It says, there are many choices a soldier must make. The choice to fight, the choice to flee. These choices lead us down different paths. Today you choose to fight. Today you choose to persevere. Where will this path take you? Choose to go left or to go right. Let me scan this. You can obviously read it. I will make a decision. We're either going to go left or right and see. I have to make that choice. I'm going to do that off camera. Alright, I've made a couple of choices. The first choice is I'm going to do the next scenario right after this one on my channel. Why? Because I'm having a fun time with this game. We've seen a bit of how everything works, and we're going to see a bit more. My second major choice is we are going left. It says, you spill out into the wan daylight. Cries for help can be heard in the nearby buildings. You decide to head in that direction. The air is crisp, and with anxiety mounting, you pick up the pace. Perhaps 2 is better than 1. So we're going to head to scenario number 2. A friend will bleed. And I do believe that's going to be adding a second character into our game. So when we come back tomorrow, yep, we're starting another scenario. We're starting A Friend Will Bleed. A Friend Will Bleed scenario 2. So awesome. Bonus content, I guess we'll call it. We're going to be starting up another scenario, which will then add in another character. So we'll have a 2-character game, plus zombies. I'm sure a bunch of other horrors will happen to us. So I'm going to zoom out, and we're going to wrap up our episode for today. Alright, well, that's going to wrap up our episode of Escape from Stalingrad Z for today. So we've made it through Wake Up Time to Die. We got away pretty good too. We've got an ammo, we got a food, we got a med kit, we got a Luger, we got a knife, we got a club, and now we're going on to a mission where we might get a friend, which is awesome. So thanks so much for watching. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, and likes. This is Escape from Stalingrad Z. We've gone through Mission 1, which transitioned directly into Mission 3, and I'm going to do bonus content. Yes, we are going to come back tomorrow, and we are starting Mission 2, A Friend Will Bleed. So I hope you'll join me for that, and thanks for watching along, everybody. Really appreciate it. It really helps out my channel. This has been a lot of fun, and yeah, bonus content coming up tomorrow. I hope to see you then. Thanks for watching along. And yeah, we're going to continue taking on the zombies in Escape from Stalingrad Z.